Hey, Tony the Toy Collector here. Today I'm going to do a video of my Criterion Blu-ray collection. Most of these were purchased during the Barnes & Noble 50% off sale or during the Criterion website 50% off sale. Usually I do not pay full price for these as they range anywhere between 30, 40, 50, 60 and higher. So usually I don't like to spend that much money on a Blu-ray. But these Criterion Blu-rays are really detailed. They have a lot of extra features, a lot of interviews from the stars and the directors. Sometimes they include a booklet. So I definitely like to have these in my collection. Most of these I haven't seen before. These are you'll see that these are still sealed up. But a lot of these were bought upon recommendation from people at Bluray.com or High Def Ninja. So I did make these purchases back when the sales were going on. First up I have Three Women, 12 Angry Men, a really good movie. A Room with a View, Badlands. I've heard a lot of great things about this one. Somebody's recommendation had me curious about it, so I went and purchased that. I hear a lot of good things about the Before trilogy. This has got Before Sunrise, Before Sunset, and Before Midnight. It's a nice box set. Beyond the Valley of the Dolls. Another great movie, The Big Chill. I've seen this a couple of times. I really enjoyed this movie. The Black Stallion. I've actually seen this one and really enjoyed it. I've never actually seen this on Blu-ray. Usually when I saw this, it was on cable or when it was on TV. Blood Simple. Bottle Rocket. Boyhood. I actually saw this in the theater, really enjoyed it. I upgraded my Blu-ray for the Criterion Blu-ray. Breaker Morant. I guess that's how you pronounce it, I'm not really sure. Breaking the Waves. It's a nice box set. Another good movie, Broadcast News. I saw this in the theaters when it came out. I really enjoyed it. Carlos. I hear a lot of good things about this. Never actually seen it. The Curious Case of Benjamin Buttons. I saw this in the theaters. I really liked it. And this one actually came with a slipcover. The Darjeeling Limited. I guess that's how you pronounce it. I'm not really sure. I hear a lot of great things about this and about the director. Days of Heaven. The Dazed and Confused set. It's a nice box set. Don't Look Now. Dress to Kill. Another one that I upgraded from Blu-ray is Fantastic Mr. Fox. I really enjoyed this. I believe it's stop action animation. I hear a lot of good things about Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. I've never actually seen it, but I definitely want to check this one out. The Fisher King with Robin Williams. Never seen this, but I hear a lot of good things about it. The French Lieutenant's Woman. This has got Meryl Streep in it. I've heard a lot of good things about it, but I've never actually seen it. I've got Godzilla, the box set. Never actually seen any of the old Godzilla movies. I'll have to check that one out. Gamora. The Graduate. Hear a lot of good things about this. I've never seen it. The Honeymoon Killers. I've heard a lot of good things about this one. Never have seen this, but I had to make a purchase upon somebody's recommendation. Hunger. Another one that I've heard a lot of good things about. I've never actually seen. Definitely want to check this one out. In Cold Blood. It's a mad, 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 mad world. This is another thick box set. M. Never seen this, but it went back when the sale was going on last year. I was trying to figure out what I wanted to purchase, and I heard a lot of good reviews on this movie, so I got this. If I'm not mistaken, most of this is a silent movie. Okay, McCabe and Mrs. Miller. I think this is a Western, if I'm not mistaken. I've heard a lot of good things about this one. Okay, Mulholland Drive. I've actually seen this movie. Kind of strange. I saw this when it was on cable, so I've never actually revisited it, but a very interesting story. Naked. Nashville. The New World. It's another nice box set. Pan's Labyrinth. The Phantom Carriage. A great movie, Punch Drunk Love. I thought this right here was a really good movie with Adam Sandler in it. I seen this last year and really enjoyed it. Bette Midler in The Rose. I remember this being out when I was a little kid. Didn't really ever see this, but it seemed like it was on cable all the time. But I purchased this one. This is one of my first Criterion purchases, is Rosemary's Baby. I bought this when it came out several years ago. I think I saw this movie back when I was a kid, and it didn't really interest me very much, so I definitely need to revisit that. Okay, the Royal Tenenbaums. Rumblefish. I purchased this a couple of weeks ago, probably back when this most current, recent 50% off Barnes & Noble sale started. I purchased this. Haven't had a chance to see this, but I hear a lot of good things about that movie. Rushmore. Shortcuts. Something Wild. Straw Dogs, the original. I've seen the remake. Really enjoyed it. Hear a lot of good things about this one. I purchased this just a couple of weeks ago and haven't had a chance to check it out yet. Time Bandits. I got this several years ago, back when it was first released, maybe 2 years ago. I saw this back when it was in the theaters and really enjoyed it. Dustin Hoffman and Tootsie. I really liked this movie. Thought it was really good. Traffic, another good movie. Dark. Not a feel-good movie, but really enjoyed it. Two-Lane Blacktop. Never seen this, but it was recommended that I purchased it. So it was recommended that I would purchase it, and I purchased this one a couple of years ago. The Uninvited. Valley of the Dolls. Watership Down. This is another movie I saw back when I was a kid. Kind of strange movie back then. As a kid, I really didn't understand it and haven't really revisited it, but I definitely want to check this out again. And last but not least is Weekend. Had a lot of good recommendations for this movie. Never have seen it. Really don't know much about it, but I had to pick this one up. So that is my Criterion collection. What is your favorite Criterion movie? Do you have a large collection? What would you recommend that I purchase the next time there's a sale? Something that's not already in my collection. I would really like to know what your thoughts are. You know, maybe what is your top 5 Criterion movies? Also, if you've seen any of these, I would really like to know what your opinion is on some of these movies. What would you would recommend that I would open up and watch first? But yeah, thank you for taking your time to watch this video. If you liked what you saw here, please give it a thumbs up. I really look forward to reading your comments. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I really appreciate it if you take the time to do that. And I'll see you next time. Thank you.